What's up, wave makers? It's me, Mommy Suna.
Awooga, awooga, I say.
And today we are going to be talking about a lot of different stuff. What is this? Our fourth top fail video, I'm pretty sure. We're gonna do some makeup and just watch some ridiculousness unfold before our eyes. I don't really have much of an intro. I just want to get going. So before I press play on this first video, please make sure you leave a like, leave a comment. Oh, and also, like, I never really plugged my social medias, but like, follow me on social media, I guess. I have my Instagram and TikTok. I also am on Facebook. I don't really use Facebook, but I've been trying to upload there a little bit more, like some shorts and stuff. So whatever platform you use, I'm probably on it. So give me a follow. That'd be great. This first video. This is a video that one of you guys commented on one of my videos. And like the description you guys gave me was like, what? Are you serious? And then you came through and you sent me the link and we have it and it's pretty wild. If you don't know who this man is, let me explain real quick. So you have Paparazzi. Founders are Misty and Trent Kirby. This man is Taylor Kirby. He is Trent Kirby's brother. So he is the brother of the CEO of Paparazzi, one of the top distributors in the company, an insane amount of social media presence in the world of paparazzi. So let's just watch this. What?
Hey. We'll see if you guys can even... I have literally one dot where I'm at. And so I bet you this is going to be sketchy. I bet you this is going to be like... I don't know. You guys probably will not hear this.
You are a little muffled.
Right? So, but I'm going live. I missed new releases pretty much. I grabbed a few pieces that were left. But I am here at the cemetery. I am at the funeral. My cousin's husband passed away on Sunday, and we are here at the funeral. We're just finishing up. Everyone's left to go. We're doing a luncheon, and so I'm literally here at the. Look, I'm still dressed up. We're here, but I just wanted to tell you that my Life of the Party packs arrived. So I have 10 available if you want to claim them here. Say pack times however many you want. So the keyword will be pack, or I want one, or I want 2 sets, or whatever you want to say. But my assistant Casey just sent a message and said, hey, these arrived. Did you post them? I said, I did not post them, and I don't know that I'm going to go live. So literally and then no one reminded me about new releases, which is fine. Anyway, so I have my Life of the Party packs. I have 10 available. There's 5 pieces, so it's $25 plus $4 flat rate shipping. So there you go. It's a beautiful day. It's super hot, but it's a beautiful day. Life of the Party packs are here. So we got 10. Go ahead and claim them. We're good. You know, life is interesting. You never know when it's your day. You know what I mean? You never know when it's your day. And all right. Hot diggity to the dang. So, yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. So we're going to head out. Everyone is headed out. I'm going to head out now, but we got 10 packs available, 5 pieces. I'm not posting the pictures. I'm not doing whatever. If you want them, you know what they are. And I can post them later if I don't sell out. We'll do them live tonight. So, I love you. I appreciate you. This is what it's about. Life is about. So here from the cemetery, you can sell jewelry. Crank and Lincoln. So love you all. If you claim it, Casey will invoice you today. She's there right now. So I'm gonna go spend time with family. We're gonna do luncheon. I think they're gonna put the body in the ground. So love you. Bye.
Sorry, I just wanted to let that play all the way out before I said anything, because that was wild. Yeah, what we just witnessed is the brother of the CEO of Paparazzi selling jewelry at a funeral. He's just like, what did he say? He said like hot diggity dang or something like that, and then some guy walked past him and he's like, yeah, thanks, I appreciate that. Like some random guy like walked up to him and heard him say that. That shit's funny. Anyway, so time freedom, do we want to talk about that? I have so much time freedom that I can go to whatever funeral I want, but while I'm there I have to work. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of time freedom. Great job. And he even said at the end, he's just like, yep, selling jewelry at a funeral, like it was funny, like it was a joke or something. Listen, what did he say? It was like his cousin's husband or something like that. Clearly someone he wasn't necessarily that close to, because he didn't seem that upset. It's like he just got dragged to this funeral and was probably like, but honey, I don't know if he's married or what, I don't know his relationship status, but he got dragged there by someone. And he's like, but I have to work. My life of the party packs are coming in. I guess I'll just sell them at the funeral. Like, what the not that any of this is really surprising coming from Taylor Kirby, because he's just always done questionable things when it comes to selling paparazzi. But yeah, one of you guys posted in my comments, like, did you see that Taylor Kirby was selling paparazzi at a funeral? And that's why I was like, excuse me, what? So thank you for sending me that. Thank you for following up with me and sending me the link to this. I appreciate it. Even though that's an infuriating thing to watch, I still appreciate you sending it to me. Yeah, I don't know. There's not much else to say, dude. It's just like the audacity. It's the audacity for me. Like, Taylor Kirby, what are you doing? Now, this next one, this is another person I have featured on this channel before. So I didn't blur out Taylor Kirby's face because he's the brother of the CEO of Paparazzi. He's got a huge social media presence. He is super duper not a private citizen anymore at this point. But this person I have also featured on this channel, and I did blur her face out before. Now she's really becoming the face of MLM here, but I think I'm gonna keep her blurred anyway, because the other videos that I've had her in, I kept her blurred. So I don't know, I just don't want these people always try to privacy strike my videos, and obviously YouTube has taken one of my videos down before when I didn't do anything about it, so I just try to avoid that situation. But you guys will recognize her. This is the lady who was like selling MLM before she even had it. She was on Facebook Live, like talking about how great it was before anyone had ever even tried it, and then we did a live stream watching her take it for the first time, and then she was like pretending that it was like all this amazing effects and I don't know, all this crazy shit. So this is her again, and I don't think I've watched this whole video, but from what I did watch of it, it's absolutely infuriating. Hold on to your butts, guys, because I think that this is gonna make some people mad. It certainly made me upset. Basically, she's gonna be reading some testimonials about MLM. If you're, for whatever reason, not caught up on the MLM saga, it's the yellow strip MLM that they claim is basically a cure-all for everything. It can help with fucking everything, but it's really just a vitamin. And NAC, which is a drug used to help people with Tylenol overdoses. I don't know, it's like a whole thing. Yeah, these people claim that it's like a miracle. So all right, I'm just gonna press play. Hold on to your butt. Try not to get too angry, but it's okay if you do. Okay. Oh, also I have her sped up to 1.5 speed because she talks very slow.
So I'm gonna read to you some of these results. There was one that I especially want to read to you all because first off, we always say if you have, you know, any kind of like question with like any kind of medical question, you always consult your physician, your pediatrician, your pharmacist, whatever. But this one lady, she said, it's been a month on this incredible strip. First and foremost, I want to thank MLM for not only helping me feel much better, but for my son, Tay. He is my spectrum boy who has also, I got chills here. He is my spectrum boy who has also benefited tremendously. Since the amazing strip, he has been able to talk in sentence form. Do y'all know how huge that is? To many, this might not seem like a big deal. However, for special needs moms, this is a huge win. Today, he started his school year, and it was so nice not having him have a meltdown due to the change in his normal schedule. He was actually demonstrating his funny personality when asked about, are you ready for school? And he was like, thumbs down. I tagged her in this, Steph. I tagged her. I'm going to send this to her. Yes, I did tag her in this because I wanted her to see this. This is helping kids who are on the spectrum scale. This is a freaking huge,
AKA
huge
autism
thing, you all. Y'all don't understand, like, probably not everybody understands, but I'm going to tell you, I understand that because when my youngest was young, when he's 10 now, but when he was about 3, I thought that he was autistic. I'm not even joking. We went through a lot. He was tested at 3.5. And I won't give his diagnoses or anything like that. But we'll just say that I went through very trying times.
God, there's so much to unpack here. First of all, the reason I stopped there is because she's like, I'm not going to give his diagnosis. But you're like giving other people's kids diagnosi. So like, what's the big deal? I don't know. It's okay if you out everyone else's dirty laundry, but you can't out your own. Okay. Secondly, they claim that Elamir gave presumably like a nonverbal autistic child child, but maybe not nonverbal, but just like minimal speaking. He started taking Elamir and suddenly now he's speaking in full sentences. Please, oh my god, please. I don't know how old this kid is, but what I do know is that Elamir, on the company's website, it says that it's not recommended for people under 18. So why, pray tell, is anyone giving this to a child? They shouldn't be doing that. I mean, literally, it's not marketed for that. It's not recommended publicly. So they're definitely like saying this all behind the scenes. And we've seen the pictures, right? Like at this point, I know I've shared one or two of them, but like of kids taking the strip, or they're just like, oh, I gave my kid half a strip, blah, 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 or whatever. Like, you guys, kids don't need this shit. Give them a fucking Flintstone vitamin, my guy. If Elamir was helping kids on the spectrum, then I would say, cool, let's research that further and find out how to use these ingredients to help kids in medical settings. But first of all, I call bullshit. I just realized I forgot to shave one of my legs. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Using this whole thing to literally market to parents who have autistic children or kids on the spectrum or kids with any sort of mental disorders and stuff like that, this is predatory. They don't like to be called predators, but that's what we're looking at right here. We're looking at somebody preying on a specific group of people in order to make money off of them. I think that's disgusting because there's no scientific evidence to back any of this up. And I just doubt the story. Or, you know, if the kid is suddenly talking more, like, I mean, correlation does not equal causation. Like, what else are you doing? Like, what else has changed in the kid's life? Like, there's gotta be something else. It's not Elamir.
For instance, at my brother's funeral,
these funerals,
he literally almost bit a chunk out of my shoulder because he was so anxious and nervous around so many people that his brother, his older brother, his siblings, they and their mom actually took him home with them that day. Like, he was literally had bit my shoulder. I had like a huge bruise on the shoulder. Like, at one point I almost thought that he had bit a chunk out of my shoulder at the funeral home when my brother died. But like, I understand this. It is very trying. Like, I honestly thought he was on the spectrum, on the autism spectrum scale. But this is a huge, huge deal, you all. When this mother says that how much it has helped her son, her spectrum son, who has benefited from this. He's been able to talk in sentence form. Like, I understand what she was saying about change, because when Finn was young, and even now some, change was very, very, very hard for him. We would go through different things. He would only wear a specific type of clothes. He wouldn't wear specific, or like, he would have patterns, and if we broke that pattern, it was like HE double L. Like, he had to be on a routine.
Just say hockey
stick. I cannot for the
stick.
longest time get his dad to understand that he had to stay on a routine, or it was like HE double L. Because kids who are on the spectrum, or hey Carrie, or kids who have those issues, stability and schedules are super, super important. And so when she talked about him not having a meltdown because his schedule and his normal schedule had changed because school had started, I understood that. Like, that totally rang bells to me, because I know what that's like. I know what it was like, because anytime change happened, he was hell on wheels. And I'm just going to be, I mean, like, just going to be honest. Like, it was very, very difficult. So I understood, and it's not his fault, or wasn't his fault. But, like, I understood where she was coming from, because those things are so hard. And then I can't count the number of times I would go to a store and he would act out. And people would look at me like I was just this horrible, horrible mother. Like, oh, you need to spank him. But listen, there's a lot of kids.
It's 2022. Who is telling people to spank their kids anymore? Please don't spank your kids. Like, I don't want to parent shame or anything, but like, that's child abuse and you shouldn't do that. And if you ever recommend that someone does that, you should have your kids taken away, period. Don't spank your kids. Don't lay a finger on your kids, you fucking monsters.
That it's nothing that their parents are doing, okay? So there's so much judgment out there, and people, I just, like, that story just resonated with me, because, like, man, I wish I would have had this 7 years ago, because we were on many different types of therapies and things. I won't say specifics, but now, he wasn't diagnosed per se on the spectrum, but he fell along there in some aspects, okay? It's very challenging.
I like how she's making, I mean, when I say I like how she's making, I mean, fuck this bitch, but like, I like how she's making this out, reading a story about someone else's kid who's struggling with being on the spectrum, and she's just making it about her. She even's like, oh, my kid he's not on the spectrum, he just had like something else that I won't tell you guys about, but this totally applies to me too. It's like, can we not make somebody else's struggles about yourself?
I used to do crisis, and yes, they are very challenging, and no one understands unless they've been in that. And when I read that this has helped someone with a child like that, literally I've got chills, you all, because like this is a big deal. It's very amazing what these products are doing for mental wellness. Okay, so here's another one. She put a picture of her daughter and says, she is why I'm an advocate for mental wellness. She has struggled her whole life with a hyperactive brain, the inability to focus, imbalanced mood swings, and deep sadness. I'm so grateful that we have a product that has truly changed her life and given her the ability to not only live out her dream, but excel at it. And she is truly living her best life. What we have may or may not help you, but it may be worth a try. Like, I literally have chills like that because I wish that this supplement was around 7.5 years ago in hopes that maybe it could have helped my brother. Because I would have paid every month for him to have a supply of this.
Now, we've only been watching this video of hers for a few minutes, and she's already brought up the death of her brother, which is very sad, by the way, but she's brought it up twice already. And oh, I forgot to tell you guys, I did start this in the middle of her live because the beginning of stuff, she was just kind of doing her regular Elamir pitch, like, it can't be replicated, it's blah, 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 instant impact, blah, blah, like all that shit. We've already heard all that shit, so I just skipped past all that shit. But she brought up her brother's suicide, which again is very sad, but she brought it up multiple times during that. It's starting to feel like she's using her brother's death to sell this fucking product or to garner some kind of sympathy from people. And that's really gross and that's messed up. Now, that might not be her intention, but please, this woman's life is Elamir right now. I'm not letting her get off that easily, you know? But for her to be like, if Elamir was around 7 years ago when my brother unalived himself, let's say that, because YouTube, then maybe it could have helped him. Literally suggesting like, hey, do you have someone in your life who is suicidal? Get them to take Elamir because it's better than any antidepressant that they can ever take ever. Really, really. And not only that, hey ma'am, NAC and B1 and curcumin have been around for a long time. I'm pretty sure NAC was found in like the 60s or something like that. I don't remember, don't quote me on it, but so it's more of a recent thing, but like definitely was around all those years ago, 7.5 years ago, whenever she said. So I mean, he could have taken it, but like what kind of help was your brother getting? Like, was he seeing a therapist? Was he on medication? And you know what, sometimes antidepressants can like worsen suicidal ideologies for people. Like, that's why you have to be like, when you're starting new medications, you have to really be on top of your side effects and like making sure you're talking to your doctor and all that stuff. Like, it's very important that you do that because not every medication is going to work for everybody, and a lot of times people have to kind of medication hop to find the one that's not going to worsen their symptoms. That's just the reality of antidepressants, not even necessarily SSRIs, just like anything that kind of does stuff with the chemicals of your brain. And I'm not a medical professional, so take what I'm saying with a grain of salt because I'm an idiot, but I've been on SSRIs and now I'm on a second medication. I forget, like, it's not an SSRI, it's another one that like does something with other inhibitors. I just started that one recently, so like I've talked to people about these medications and stuff, and I have experience with them, and I have had great experiences with my mental health medications. Like, they have literally saved my life. Now, there is a stigma behind mental health that like these issues are like, oh, if you get on medication you're crazy. Like, there are like a lot of awful stigmas about them, and it's like she's basically looking for people who like are too scared to get on like a medication, you know, that can actually help them. And it's like, well, give this a shot instead. Dude, like, talk to a doctor. Do not listen to this woman on Facebook who's trying to tell you, hey, your depression will go away if you take this Elamir stuff, as at least it's worth a try. It's not been scientifically proven to do anything that she says it's doing. Yeah, I don't know, I'm just basically saying like, don't listen to this chick, dude.
What this is doing for people and their mental well-being is amazing. Let's read another one. I'm on day 4 of taking this strip. I'm sleeping through the night, which is a miracle. I have horrific times sleeping through the night, and I'm usually up every 3 hours, even with prescription or over-the-counter medicine. And I have relief in my neck and shoulders for the first time since 2012. I was in 2 head-on collisions that year. I'm excited. She's got a picture of her holding her strip, excited.
The way she
Here's
says
another
excited is
testimony. Good morning,
still funny to
family.
me.
Day 2 of my strip intake was an absolute success. I fell asleep at 11:15 p.m. and didn't wake up until 4 a.m., which for me is unbelievably good.
Okay, here's what I don't get. She's had 2 in a row now where she's like, these people, look, Elamir helps them sleep. But like everyone else that I've heard is just like, it calms you down, but it also like makes you want to go do stuff. So it's like contradictory in and of itself in that way. But like, does it help you sleep or does it help you clean? Because all these people, like, what's that couple? I did a live stream with Julie and Aaron about it. I forget their names, but they were like, I was vacuuming and my husband was doing the dishes and we both just looked at each other like, wow, and just smiled. Like we were both like so productive and all this stuff. But then these people are like, it helps me sleep. What is it? What is it? Makes no sense. If you have an issue, Elamir will fix it. Doesn't matter what it is. That's a big red flag, y'all.
For my current situation, mind you, I'm hospitalized recovering from a brain surgery. Hospitals are noisy, bells ringing, monitors going off, all good vibrations. I'll leave everyone with this thought for the day. Wouldn't it be nice if taking this product enhanced my neuro recovery? Wouldn't it be nice if taking this product continues to help my spiritual healing? Help me manifest this into existence by practicing this exercise. It works.
So now Elamir can heal your spirit, guys. Did you know that? Did you guys know that Elamir can not only heal your body, but it also heals your spirit too? Like, come on, dude. That's stupid.
How has this little strip helped me? I'm glad you asked. Today I woke up feeling a little blue. I had no motivation and started a pity party. After I took my little square, I started a load of laundry. Then
They're
I cleaned
rectangles.
up our gathering room and ended up rearranging the furniture. Before I knew it, I had cleaned off my desk, swept the floor, and put up some things that were out of place. My heart was happy again. This little square makes so much difference for me. Calm, focused, and energized.
See, yeah, focus and energize. Energize. So are you sleeping better or is it energizing you? Make it make sense.
Life has been tough for me the past few years. I lost my father, my biggest cheerleader, a few years ago. Don't get me wrong, he lived a long, wonderful life. He was 91, a month shy of 92 when he passed. But then, since I'm an only child, I have 2 half-brothers, but on my dad's side, I had my mom to take care of. Well, last August, almost a year ago, my mom, who was living with us now, was unresponsive on her 92nd birthday. She tried to fight, but passed away in hospice a few weeks later. Since then, my life truly hasn't been the same. I gained weight. I became sad, depressed, a bit withdrawn. So not my personality. Why am I telling y'all this?
Why am I telling you all this? Because I want to sell my stupid yellow rectangles to you. Literally, that's it. I want to use my struggles and my experiences and my depression and my weight gain and all this shit. I want to use that to my advantage to make money. That's why you're doing it.
July, I enrolled as a brand partner and started using this little strip. I've really noticed a difference in my mood. My zest is back. I'm still mourning, but I can put a smile on my face and get up and do all the things. I'm even down to my normal weight with my daily hikes and low-carb diet. I stopped eating my feelings. It's really amazing how this stimulant-free supplement is helping me cope, helping me smile, helping me live again. Trust me, believe in yourself. Believe in the product. Give it a try. Don't give up after a month. Keep at it. Why? Because you are worth it. Thanks for listening. Here's another one. I feel at peace on the inside. So hard to explain, other than feeling in complete control of my emotions. My worries have not overwhelmed me. I'm able to just wait for my husband's test results and understand the potential outcome. That whole will cross that bridge concept is what I'm living. I'm not lashing out. I'm just listening now, reasoning, and asking questions. I'm sleeping through the night, no squirrel brain to keep me awake, also able to drift back to sleep if I do wake up during the middle of the night.
I don't get it.
An overall sense of being in a good place emotionally. I'm laughing and enjoying my time. This curveball experience is so different, and I'm really glad to have this golden goodness, which is the little strip of greatness, what I call it, to get me through my days. Let's read another testimony. Okay, so I've held off for a while on sharing my experience because, as many of us are guilty of, I was comparing myself to others and feeling discouraged. I didn't feel anything immediately, and I even set a timer and everything to be prepared to share my time. And even really in the first couple days, I did notice after some work in my gut. Hold on. Oh, she had gut health. Okay, it started helping with her bowel movements, it sounds like. And then I came to this group and watched through the sneak peek info, and one of the graphics mentioned that there would be a detox phase. Then I realized, yes, that's what happened. It was working. It's magic. Since then, I've definitely noticed the calming effects, mood enhancing powers, which are amazing. My body just needed to get through the detox to feel it fully, because this product helps to detox you all.
You guys, do I need to remind you? It's like 3 ingredients. Well, then they have like a binder agent and like sugar or something, like some kind of sweetener or something. Oh no. Oh man, how am I gonna fix that? This is like the magnetic eyeliner, so I'm like trying to let it dry, but clearly that didn't work. Yeah, so anyway, this product is a vitamin, a supplement that helps with Tylenol overdoses, and then curcumin, which is an anti-inflammatory. So like the people who say that they like don't have as much tension in their neck and stuff, I'm like, okay, well, like I can see that because there is scientific evidence to say that. But gut health, I don't think so at all. I mean, you could say like if there's like inflammatory issues in your gut, I guess maybe. But again, like we're all hearing that this is a cure-all, right? That's what we're experiencing here, dude. Like that's all I'm hearing. Gut health, mental health, physical, like muscular health, all from these 3 ingredients. Wow, that's amazing. I don't believe it, dude. It's not real. So with the whole detox thing, you know what I'm hearing with that? I'm hearing, just give it a chance. Oh, you've been taking it for 3 weeks and you don't feel any different? Just give it a chance. Let it work. Keep taking it for another month. You're just detoxing. The reason you don't feel it is because you're detoxing. But like after you detox, you'll be a whole new person. That's what people are using to like get people to stay on it for at least a few months before they really decide like to give up altogether. I did mention before, you guys, that someone was going to be sending me some Elamir. I don't think I've gotten it yet. I told them to send it to my P.O. box. In their defense, I haven't checked my P.O. box in a few weeks, so I'll do that soon. So hopefully it's there. Yeah, I still haven't received it, but I told you guys whenever this person sends me the samples, I will be doing a review. I'm supposed to be getting 7 of them, so I will be trying them for a week. And as always, you know, if they're life-changing and I feel like they've really improved my health and like I feel like a totally different person, like I'll tell you. I just don't get your hopes up for that though, because I don't believe that. It's impossible. It won't happen. And if it does, I'll be shocked. Anyway, yeah, I just want to say we're still waiting on that. But my point is, define detox in this case then, you know? Like I swear that's just a word that gets thrown around all the time. You keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means. Yeah, it's all bullshit. It's just an excuse to keep people using it longer. Be like, oh well, no, you will feel all these amazing results. You just gotta wait a little bit longer. You're just detoxing.
Calmness, clarity, focus, like helps to stabilize. It may help stabilize blood sugar levels, healthy glutathione levels. Like there's just so many things. Just Google NAC, curcumin, and thiamine. Like the results from these are just absolutely amazing. So anyways, those are some that I just wanted to kind of read off to you all and share what, you know, this product can do. But like people that have like severe anxiety and like severe, we're not supposed to like use any kind of medical diagnosis.
People who have severe anxiety should go to a professional. They should not be taking shit from some lady shilling shit on Facebook. If you have severe anxiety, meaning anxiety that is like inhibiting your life, you need to see a doctor, period.
Or whatever, but like they have like racing thoughts and like the brain's racing, going 100 miles an hour and all that stuff. Those people who have, you know, all of that are really affected, or like are really noticing big difference when they're taking the strip. Like their racing thoughts and their mind is calming down, and they're not feeling sad and all that. You know, it's just calming them down. It's like helping them, their mental well-being so much. Like it's crazy. Just these, and if you'd like to be, I can add you to that group, and you can go through there and you can read these testimonies of people. And they're not just partners, brand partners in this group. There are customers that are giving their testimony in this group. Like there's hundreds of them, like and more just keep rolling in every day, you all. It's insane. I can tell you that it's helped me to be able to focus, to calm down, to have mental clarity, to have like my mind's not going 100 miles an hour in every different direction. I'm sleeping better at night. I'm not like wanting to snack all the time. Like it detoxes my body. Like just, I've had so many benefits from this. I'm not like, I have like, it felt like a weight had been lifted off my shoulders, just so many different things. But I'm super excited. You can like join me. You can try this. I have trial packs. The stories and the testimonials are just freaking amazing. What this product does, I cannot wait to tell you all more, but there are being some things that are like trial, I guess you would say, that's being done. I cannot wait to share that with you all. It's pretty amazing. But this is having such a positive impact on the brain. And y'all, mental health is so important to me. It should be important to you all.
If mental health is important to you, you shouldn't be shilling this shit.
It's super important to me because, like I said, in 3 more days, will be 7 years since I lost my brother to suicide. You know, mental health is so important. It's so overlooked in this country. People are falling through the cracks. You know, be kind to people, love on people, compliment people, let them know that you care. Because you never know when it can really brighten someone's day. It can make the biggest difference in someone's life just by giving them a compliment or talking with them. If you notice that something is bothering them, take the time to talk to somebody, because you never know when that might change somebody's life. You know, because when you have something happen, you know, like me with my brother and losing him to suicide, you always have those questions. What if I would have done this? What if I'd have done that? Or what if I had have said this? Or what if I had have said that? You know, if you know somebody, I mean, like, with all of the inflation and everything going up, people are struggling, you all.
So you're going to expect people to spend, what is it, $90 on a 30-day supply for this shit? Really? Hey, inflation is really high. How's Elamir going to help that, dude? If anything, it's just going to bankrupt people more. Fuck. I got NAC at Walmart for, I think it was like $10, maybe $15, between $10 and $15-ish, something like that. I'm having issues with my eyelashes today, guys. I'm sorry. And then I bought curcumin strips on Amazon. I think those were $14. Vitamin B1 is basically like in just about any multivitamin that you take. So, and you can just find it at Walmart also. And by the way, these are like, if you buy the ingredients separately, you're usually getting more than a 30-day supply also if you're spending that kind of money. But basically, I'm saying you can make your own Elamir, which is pretty much what I've been doing because I wanted to test it. Like, I wanted to be able to, like, when I finally get to try Elamir, I wanted to be able to kind of like compare the two, I guess, the two methods. But yeah, you can get the same shit that's in Elamir for much less. So yeah, inflation's going up. How about you spend $90 on something that you can go buy all the ingredients for under $30?
People are mad at the world. They're mad everywhere. They're frowny. They're not happy, and people are really, really struggling. And so you just never know what goes on in somebody's head. You don't know what they're dealing with behind closed doors, or you know, they're afraid to talk to people, or, you know, and they've got all of these things that they're battling inside, these demons that they're battling. You just never know what someone is battling and going through. And striking up a conversation with somebody that you see that way, paying them a compliment, just talking to them and actually genuinely caring can really make or break somebody.
What is this? Basic human decency 101? Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for teaching us all how to be great humans. And then she's gonna turn around and shill for her pyramid scheme. Okay.
And it can make somebody's day, and it can turn somebody's life around. So just wanted to leave you all with that. I love y'all. I hope y'all have a great evening, and God bless you. Bye.
Alright, so that was that. I know that was kind of long, but I had to share that with you guys because I just thought it was awful to be using the things that she was using to shill her dumbass product. Like, it's sickening. Hey, speaking of using medical shit as an excuse to sell their product, let's move on to some Ningxia Red shit. One of you guys sent this to my Google Doc. If you don't know, I always have a link to my Google Doc in the description of every video. It's the best way to send stuff to me. Check that out if you have things to send to me. But yeah, this came from there. So first we have this lady drinking Ningxia Red and says, Ningxia Red, my daily immune / energy / antioxidant drink. I attribute this stuff to how healthy my placentas are. My midwives always pointed out too. They are always so bright red, big, thick cord, etc. Anyone else had that experience too? And then the answers, you guys. We'll get to the Ningxia placenta shit in a minute, but I just want to go through these. Yup, first baby had placenta issues. Second, I drank Ningxia and placenta was amazing. Correlation does not equal causation. Every pregnancy is different too, by the way, which means every placenta is different. Yes, my doc / all the nurses commented on how big / healthy the umbilical cord was. There's no way. I'm sorry. I've given birth twice, and not once did anyone have anything to say about my placentas, ever. I don't know what hospital these people are going to. That seems very unusual. Unless there's like an issue where your placenta health might be called into question. Oh my God, this eyelash. I'm gonna throw it out a window. There really isn't a reason to like comment on it like that. So weird. Yeah, and this person in particular didn't even say like my midwife. I know that midwives aren't always like a woo-woo natural whatever shit, but like in a lot of cases it is. But this lady didn't even mention she had one. She's like my doctor and all the nurses. So that makes me think she went to like a normal ass hospital. And if that's the case, then I really, really doubt that anyone had anything to say about how big the umbilical cord was and how healthy the placenta was. Yes, doctor was so shocked at how big / healthy the placenta was. Could you imagine? You just get done pushing a watermelon out of your hoo-ha and the doctor's like, oh, and you're like, oh my God, doc, what is it? She's like, I'm shocked at how healthy your placenta is. That does not happen, you guys. Like, I don't even think that I saw my placenta either time. That is the least of my worries. I just gave birth to another human being. Like, that's what I care about. I don't give a shit. My placenta is nothing to me anymore. I don't give a shit. No one gives a shit. The doctor doesn't give a shit. Unless you were having actual issues that were affecting the placenta and the placenta came out normal and they're like, you know, maybe the doctor would be like, oh, your placenta actually looks really great despite this thing that was possibly causing it issues. But like, other than that, this does not happen. Yes, with all 4 of mine, my last one, the doctor was even telling the nurses to look. Haha, no way. This doctor went to fucking medical school for 12 years and is like, yo, Nurse Joy, hey Nurse Joy, come over here and check this placenta out. Whoa. And they're all like standing around it just like gawking. Isn't there a subreddit for like shit that never happened? This should all be on there. Doctor's shocked at how amazing my placenta was. Like, what the hell? Is it okay to take while pregnant? Okay, first of all, do not do this. Anything this woman says, do not do this. Don't fuck with essential oils while you're pregnant. Or ever, but like especially while you're pregnant. I can't get this eyelash to work, dude. I don't know what the hell's wrong. I'm having problems. So before I read what she said here, I do want to just kind of give you a brief rundown on what Ningxia Red is, if you didn't know. And I actually have a whole video about it. Someone in my audience actually sent some to me to try. So I have a whole video. I tried it. I would recommend watching that, but the short of it is that Ningxia Red is basically a fruit juice drink that Young Living sells for $50 a bottle. Yeah, it's basically wolfberry juice. Well, that's like what they say the main ingredient is, or the Ningxia, that's the Ningxia berry, but it's actually just goji berries from what I understand. And then like other fruit juices, and then they put some essential oils in it too. So it's an essential oil fruit drink, basically. But there are essential oils in it, and you should not fuck with essential oils ever, but especially while you're pregnant. So yeah, I wouldn't take this woman's advice on anything. I just want to make that very clear before I read this. So her answer to the question of, is this safe to take while you're pregnant? God, I'm so mad at this eyelash. I'm so sorry. She said, never here to tell you what to do, and def not giving medical advice. Yes, you are, because I obviously don't know all of you and each of your health conditions, etc. Ask your OB/midwife, of course, but I did drink with all 3 pregnancies, most consistently with Radley, and for sure noticed a difference in my placenta specifically. Again, every birth experience is going to be different, but guys, I never saw either of my placentas. Nope. And she's just like, I noticed a difference. Wait, no, but she said this doesn't make sense. Okay, rewind. I did drink with all 3 pregnancies, most consistently with Radley, and for sure noticed a difference in my placenta specifically. But she's never had a pregnancy where she wasn't drinking Ningxia Red. So like, what are you comparing it to? You're noticing differences? How? What are you talking about? Where is this from? How can I get some? 100% she either sent this in herself, because like Instagram doesn't show who sends in these questions when you're answering them like this on your stories. So she probably sent this in just as an excuse to post her link so people will go buy it. Either that or like her upline did this. Birth assistant here, and you can totally tell healthy from unhealthy placentas. Good job. Well, yeah, I believe that. Sure. What I don't believe is that Ningxia Red is making anyone's placenta any healthier than it would have been without it. It's fruit juice with like a couple essential oils sprinkled into it, dude. Definitely attribute this to not feeling so nauseous in my first trimester. Are you serious? Dude, I didn't even want to drink water in my first trimester with any of my pregnancies. If you're nauseous, like, you don't want to drink anything. And especially, let me tell you, I can tell you from experience, Ningxia Red doesn't taste that great. Oh, hi, Pop-Tart. When I say it was worse than I expected, I mean it was worse than I expected. Because, like, some of the pictures, like, it actually looks like it could be good. No. Like, it's not disgusting, but it's, like, it's not great. And I think it's because they put vanilla essential oil in it. So it adds, like, a vanilla-y flavor to, like, fruit juices that are kind of, like, sour. And I don't know. I don't think the flavor profiles really go together well. But that's just my opinion. Definitely not something I'd be able to stomach if I was nauseous and pregnant. Debating showing you guys a picture of my placenta for reference. She literally just said all three of her pregnancies, she was drinking Ningxia Red. Most people don't know what to look at when they're looking at a placenta. So it's like, you're gonna show them a placenta and what? Are they supposed to be like shocked at how beautiful your placenta is? If you're not a healthcare professional, a placenta is a placenta, okay? Also, please don't post pictures of your placenta, ma'am. No one cares. No one wants to see it. Come on. That's weird. Not sure if that's too graphic. Yeah, it is. I mean, they're big, red, bloody blobs. My friend actually got a video of my midwife examining it and showing how healthy it was. It's pretty crazy to look at, but I'm into that kind of stuff, so I think it's cool. Listen, yeah, the human body is really cool, okay? Reproduction, it's a miracle. But, I don't know, dude, I just feel like this is just so, it's just dumb. It's all of it's so dumb. Dude, I'm really having a hard time with getting anything on my face even today. Like, what is happening? Oh, maybe I just need to take some Elomir and I can focus more. Pop-Tart, please. I need to be done fucking with this now. Okay, I just gotta do lipstick and then I'm done. Had a nursing student who got to shadow the nurse through my labor and delivery, and his teaching instructor came in after the placenta was birthed and was shocked, again, shocked, please, at how healthy it looked. She was teaching the student about it and using mine as the specimen. She even asked to take a picture of it for me to keep because she said it looked that good. Drank it every day of pregnancy. Dude, like, shocked is not the word I would use to a doctor looking at a placenta, dude. She did a poll asking if she should share the picture, and 92% of people said yes. Show us the picture of your placenta, please! Okay, well, thankfully, the person who sent me this video did not include the picture of her placenta if she posted it, so there's that. I'm gonna put some lipstick on and be right back. Okay, great. I'm sorry my makeup looks like shit today. I don't know what happened. Like, my skills are just, like, not it today. I have no skills. There's no makeup skills to be seen here. The skills do not exist. Anyway, if you made it this far, thanks for being here. I'm gonna call it an end here. There were a lot of submissions this time around that I didn't get to, so I will keep them in my little arsenal and hopefully get to circle back around to some of the things that you guys sent me. But as always, I do appreciate every single one of you who sends me stuff. I really do. Dude, this whole time I didn't even mention, like, my hair is not greasy. It's wet because I took a shower, but maybe that's obvious. I think it was wet. I mean, it would have been wetter an hour ago when I started filming, but anyway, because I do remember coming onto a video one time with wet hair and I was getting comments from people like, oh my god, your hair is so greasy. I'm like, it's wet. I just got out of the shower. It's time to thank my patrons and my members, guys. The list of people I'm about to read off are my financial supporters. They are people who get access to things like our private Discord server, which is a very easy way to reach me. Like, literally, send me an Instagram DM. I probably won't see it. I mean, sometimes I'll see it, but like a lot of times I don't. In my Discord, tag me on Discord. I get that notification on my phone and I'm there, right there, sweaty. It's like a direct way to speak to me, to share things with me. We have a postcard club, which when I went to Chicago a couple weeks ago, I bought everyone postcards in Chicago and I just sent those out because, you know, I just think about you guys when I'm out and about in the world traveling. I'm also thinking about doing, I did this last year and I think I want to do it again. There's no exact plan for this yet, so no one join yet if this is what you're waiting for. But last year I did like I sent out some of my painted rocks instead of a postcard. I want to do that, maybe like make it a once a year thing. Maybe I'll do it closer to the holidays, although then that like makes shipping times longer and like I don't know. I haven't figured out what I want to do, but I did it last year and a lot of people loved it and I loved it because I like to paint rocks. And I have a lot of them that are painted that if people don't want custom ones, I can just whatever. So I'm thinking about doing that, so keep your ears open for that. I will be telling you guys more information about that that soon enough. So if any of that sounds good to you, go to patreon.com/Savannah Marie, or you can click the join button beneath this video to join my YouTube members. They're both the same. So anyway, the biggest thank you in the whole wide world goes to Hula Chowdown, Janelle Pratt, Amanda Shannon, Katrina Rosemarick, Cecilia Dudek, Christy Taylor, Deidre Lindsay, Elizabeth Wyatt, Eve Blondo, Nitty Dragon, Leanne, Meredith Nakata, Ryan Mew, Sheila Tapia, Turd Ferguson, Mira SIK, Vegan Chicky Nuggy, Martine Hubert, The Best Elephant, Jessica Billhart, Carol Jenks, Colin F, Laura Jensen, Mitchie84, Jess Kronfeld, Emion, Auntie Lou, Little Birdie, and Fallon Lowry. And to the rest of my wonderful financial supporters, thank you so much for being here and being you. Even if you're not a financial supporter, thanks for making it to the end of this video. I kind of had a lot of housekeeping going on there, so thank you for sitting through it. If you're still here, keep making waves, babes. I'll smell you all later. Mommy Tsunami out.